Hey Pisces, hope you guys are all good. I'm going to see what wants to come out. 9 of Cups on the back of the deck. Present energy, the Chariot, followed by the Devil. 9 of Swords. It's like Spirit's got plans for you. It's time to move forward, to enjoy yourself, to go on some kind of trip, some kind of adventure. To enjoy all the different aspects of life. It feels like really indulging in life, but in a healthy way. There's an opportunity to enjoy life in a way different to how you've been enjoying it, maybe completely contrasting. There's an opportunity to let go of some kind of toxicity, whether it's some kind of addiction, some kind of relationship. 9 of Cups. The energy's here for you to be living some kind of dream. It's just a case for you to stop feeding some kind of past narrative or some kind of past situation. Past energy yourself, the Moon. 9 of Cups, the Wheel. Wheel of Fortune, Death. We've got 6 cards here, they're all major arcana. The Moon, the Chariot, the Devil, Death, the Wheel of Fortune. Oh no, and the 9 of Cups. Forgive me. But still, 5 out of 6. The Emperor. The Star. Is this a fix? Guys. Okay. Let me get some context to this, because at the moment I'm just like shocked by the energy. King of Cups. It's giving that energy of the Hierophant as I split the deck. Is this a joke? It feels like an energy of retirement, of something coming full circle. You've mastered your masculine energy. You know what you want to do. It's like you know how to take action. You've been able to move through any kind of emotion. It feels like things could have happened that really came to destroy you, and you've been able to move through those things. It feels like shocking yourself at your own strength, at your own fire, at your own ability to alchemize, to transcend, to not be stopped. It's a very fiery energy. It feels like this kind of inner flame, inner strength that maybe others don't see. It's kind of like a little, it's giving like a smirky energy. Like knowing you can't be destroyed, knowing that even if something looks bad, that you're going to overcome it, that you're going to make it through. You could have experienced a lot of situations like this. It's a very powerful energy. It feels like you've learned how to master your intuition. That you've stopped turning your back on yourself. Believe in your intuition, not seeking validation from the outside. It's like getting the feeling, taking action. No need to ask or confirm something with some kind of outside energy. You could have been building a business, or it's like laying foundations, mastering your craft, mastering a skill set, or how you're working at something. It feels like there's an opportunity for this to be bigger than it is currently. And it means by you letting go of certain things energetically. Certain things that make you feel small, make you feel suppressed, compressed, that slow you down, that lower your vibration, that take you out of yourself. Anything you're doing, maybe it's people you're seeing, something you're eating, maybe it's a habit, a routine, a time you're sleeping. It really could be anything. It's just something that doesn't make you feel yourself. Maybe you're saying yes to things when you should be saying no, or you feel called to say no. There's an opportunity right now for you to, it's like just forget it all. That's how it feels. Like dropping the weight of the past. To stop recycling some kind of story, some kind of grief. This does feel like an energy of fame, and it doesn't always come through like that with the Star. But maybe there's just a lot of attention on what you're doing. There's been a transformation in your mind state, your consciousness. It feels like honouring your magic. There may have been some in denial about magic, or maybe you were shut off from your own magic, your own gifts. Seeing life as very bland, as very like it is what it is from just the two-eye perspective. Feels like you really could have awoken, understanding the truth of things, that a lot of the things that you saw as make-believe are actually reality. It's giving you some kind of excitement, some kind of inner child excitement that's going to help you with business, because it feels like it's going to bring some kind of magic, a sense of magic to your life, a sense of magic to what you're creating that's going to be felt by the collective. But it's going to be able to thrive more if you let go right now. Instead of replaying something that happened that went wrong, or replaying why something happened, why someone left, or why something didn't work. Temperance. Temperance on the Chariot, the Devil. Patience, young Padawan. That's what I'm hearing. The Magician. It's like you've mastered going at something, attacking something. This storm is wild out here. Yeah, it's like you've mastered attacking something, that buffalo energy, running through the storm head first. Moving through fear. Picking yourself up, getting knocked down, picking yourself up. But it's like now it's time to master the present moment, the feminine, to let go, maybe shift environment, go somewhere, maybe connected to water, where you can feel, where you can renew, where you can cleanse your energy, where you can cut cords with certain things, where you can, it's like I'm literally seeing someone, it's like washing away the past, clearing something. It's going to mean having to get comfortable with not using work or relying on your masculine energy as a way to avoid feeling, whether it's healthy, masculine, unhealthy, whatever kind of thing it is. It's like the more awareness you bring to the fact that something's closed out, the more awareness you bring to the fact that you are already in this new beginning, the more you're going to help this shift. There's not anything more to do at this present moment other than let go and wait for, it's like waiting to get your breath back. It's like waiting to get your breath back. The world. Something needs to be registered that something's over. You may have been asking for a sign or some kind of confirmation. You're going to receive this sign when you get into your own energy. It's like if you're around if you're around different individuals, maybe it means going somewhere by yourself, or going somewhere with someone that you can be your authentic self around. Feels like really having to let your guard down, to be vulnerable, to be extremely vulnerable and honest with yourself about how you're feeling, so you can rise from these past situations renewed. It feels like you're going to have to really, it's like, obviously things that have happened, but you know how when we're in shock, when certain things happen, that trauma state of, it's like staying in that disbelief, not being able to believe that certain individuals did certain things, that certain things happened. It feels like space is being created for you to really deep the truth of something so that you can finally cut cords with it. It's like you've already received the evidence why something's not working, but you may be telling yourself you're still waiting for evidence because it's easier to stay in this thing that's comfortable because it's familiar instead of walking away from it, whether it's a relationship, a job, a passion, 9 of Wands, spiritual warrior, self, how you see yourself, the Fool. External influences, the Hierophant. Hope. The Hanged Man, one more. It's like you've asked for this. It's like asking for something to be shown to you, the truth of something. You could have kept saying out loud, like, is this happening? Did this happen? Did this person do this? I feel like this is happening. Like, you know, when you're just like questioning things, it feels like you could have always dealt with this, some kind of conflict with your intuition, questioning your intuition. You asked to see the truth of something because it's like asking for protection spiritually. 1322. Something closed out to align you with what you truly wanted, what you truly desired. It was for in your best interests. You knew you should have set boundaries with this sooner because you had that gut feeling. It feels like this is something that may have been haunting throughout your life, that you knew you should have made a decision and then it turns out you should have made that decision but you didn't. It feels like this is coming to an end. Or this has already come to an end. Where it's like you've brought some awareness to this. You're not self-sabotaging anymore. You're ready to completely live this new life. To leave the past where it is. To find that acceptance. But certain things right now could be coming up. To just confirm that it's like to put them down once and for all. You could be finding that things that you thought you had dealt with are coming back up and you're struggling with them. It's not a case of dismissing what you've already overcome. But it's like, it's an opportunity to have enough of it. It feels like certain things could be happening where it's putting you in the energy of it's not worth the ag, it's not worth the effort, it's not worth the hassle. You could keep going to do something and an obstacle happens, something comes up. It's like it's not worth the hassle. It's taking more energy than it's worth to either keep some addiction going, to keep some relationship going, to keep some kind of self-sabotage going. It feels like letting it all go and choosing to be happy. Happiness is a choice, choosing that now. Ace of Wands. Yeah. 8 of Swords, King of Cups. To be happy or not to be, that depends on you. It's like the fact that we need something outside of ourselves to be happy is an illusion in itself. It feels like you're mastering this, you're understanding this. But nothing has the power to make you feel away. Unless you give that power. Queen of Swords, 4 of Wands, Strength. This may have all, the Tower. Huge changes taking place. Got a new relationship coming out. We've got wonderful news on the way. Smart choices that bring rewards, success and public recognition. This is what I'm saying. It feels like something, a lot of attention on something. Immediate action. A challenge you can successfully manage a passionate relationship. 37. It's go time. Charming, self-confident, passionate, restless. Immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage a passionate relationship. As soon as I started reading that, I'm like, you read that already, but we're reading it again. A windfall of money. So strange. Well, is it strange? No. Okay, that's just my human kicking in. But when this card come out, I see it as this card. And it read a windfall of money. And then as I got closer to the card, it didn't say that. But this card has now appeared. A windfall of money. When I was looking at this card and I thought it said this, but it didn't say that. And now it says it here. You may feel like you've already missed out on an opportunity. Like you received a letter, you thought it was some kind of good news. You applied for a job, you thought this was going to be the thing, the job. You started a project or you put something out and you thought it's like, this is the thing. Seeing something and seeing it as something great. And then as you got closer to it, or as there was some realization, some disappointment, that the thing you set out to manifest didn't manifest how you wanted it to. Feels like a kind of yo-yo energy, like some kind of deflation, disappointment. It feels like you've let this go, you're letting this go, you're mastering that. As you accept that something didn't happen, it's like it happens. Something comes in, something better. A windfall of money, advice or assistance from others, a successful project, a happy change in your career, Ace of Autumn. And release, number 13. Yeah, it's like just let it go. Forgiveness is acceptance that we can't change the past. What's done is done. The past is an illusion. It's like by replaying the past, we're just bringing it into the present moment. Choose what you want to experience. It's like that can sound stressful, that you got to take full accountability, responsibility for how you're feeling. Or you can look at it and shift your perspective on that and see it as empowering. The Hermit. See it as empowering, that it gives you an opportunity to lead the change, lead the dance of change. Is that Alan Watts? Something's coming through. But like, to really take charge. Let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to move on. 1933. And the Hermit. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society. If I knock anything else down. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society. A commitment to your spiritual growth. The Hermit. The desire for a more meaningful life. Realizing it's time to move on. Choosing to make major life changes. The Owl in reverse. So the Owl's deceit, I'm pretty sure. If you have Owl upside down in your card, you have been greatly deceived by either yourself or another. Perhaps witchcraft or black magic is being used against you. Or maybe you are using witchcraft or sorcery to aid you when you should be praying and asking the Great Spirit for guidance. The message is to befriend the darkness inside yourself. Look deeply and soon the bright light of dawn will illuminate you. Then ask yourself, what are you in the dark about? How and by whom are you being deceived? Have you lied to yourself about someone or something? Are you being greatly deceived or just slightly deceived? Owl tells you to keep an eye on your property and your loved ones. Remember, the owl is always asking, who? Page 122. What's coming through straight away is there's an energy that you shouldn't need to worry about anymore. Yeah, there's an energy that you should, 222, that you shouldn't need to worry about anymore. Somebody that has no power over you. Somebody that can't touch you. But you may be feeling tempted to go back to this. Or to open some kind of door, even if it's like consciously you're saying that it's just to check something out or to confirm something, to seek some kind of closure. It feels like a subconscious, or there could be some kind of unconscious pull to want to revisit something. because of feeling a little out of sorts, being in between two worlds right now. It's like, don't believe you're in between two worlds, believe you're in the new world here. Protect yourself from tower situations. It feels like this deceitful energy is something that's deceived you before. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. It feels like you're so aware of this. It feels like you're so aware of this to the point that you could actually know that you're going back to this because you're bored. Or it's like because something's not moving as quick as you wanted it to. Or something's not as exciting. Maybe there's some chemical addiction to adrenaline rush. It's like, have that discipline right now. Talk yourself through it. Get in the cold bath. Do what you need to do. But it's like, cool off. Don't make impulsive decisions. Pray. Sit down and pray. Some of you, it's like going back to an ex that you really are not going to want to go back to. But it's just like maybe a little bit of confusion right now because things feel alarming or stressful. Yeah, 10 of Wands. Let it go. I'm literally hearing let it go. Keisha Cole, Missy Elliott. It's like you're already successful. Don't burn yourself now for some foolishness. For some quick. Follow your gut. Follow your first instincts. You already know. If you like, say it out loud. Say, I'm going to meet this person, or I'm going to do this thing, or I'm going to invest in this. Say it out loud. Look at yourself in the mirror. See if you can even look yourself in the mirror. It's like you can do better than this. Don't settle. Don't go back to something you've already overcome. There's beautiful things coming in. It feels like there's new relationships. Yeah, like there's something new coming in here where you're about to be extremely happy. This could lead to family. But it feels like maybe some kind of test, or somebody could just be sensing this, trying to come back to cause a problem. Or maybe it's self-sabotage, going back to things that are going to get in the way of these blessings coming in. So just be mindful of your own tendencies. And be honest with yourself. Like maybe it's because of fear, like fear of committing, or fear of opening up, being vulnerable, opening your heart. Feels like meditating would be great, getting into your heart space to really see clearly what you really want, separate from the emotion. Moon in Pisces. This is my moon. Moon in Pisces. Beware of indulging in negative or depressive tendencies. It's like shake it off, put on some upbeat music. Don't go there. You know how you can just like quickly amplify some kind of sorrow, violin. Well, I don't know. I know if I want to go there and really get into that depresso espresso, I can go all the way there. And sometimes it feels quite soothing because that's been the place that I've been in for a while, just to sit in that miserable mellowness. But it's like, be mindful of this. Even I see that sometimes. It's like I'll be really angry or I'll be really sad, and then it's like I'll start laughing. It's like, you're not even sad, are you? You're just looking for something to be aggy about because you feel like it, because you're used to that. And I have to shift out of it, breathe into my heart. It's like, I don't want to be feeling like this. I want to be happy and making that choice, that conscious choice. And that's not dismissing feelings. I'm talking about when like you're actually not sad, but that programming is just coming back, looking for something to be pissed off about. It's like, what are you even mad about? Nothing. Number 47, Asalia. Elegant, firm, with great self-control. He stands out because of his charisma. He is also sweet-natured, tender and friendly. His attitude is always based on truth, and he is completely fair and incorruptible with a heightened faith. He is extremely dynamic, living from day to day, making the most of every second in order to fulfill ideas that come to mind. He can go beyond his own powers without reaching exhaustion. Planet the Sun. Reasons for invoking: to protect against scandal and immorality, to reveal the truth in vowed situations and guide towards appropriate behavior, to understand the divine aspects of nature. Page 36. I'm going to leave it there. If this did resonate, like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys soon. Sending so much love.